Hi butterflies, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the truth reading. This reading is going to be for the collective, and we're going to be finding out how you feel about the situation, how the other person feels about the situation, the conclusion to the whole situation, as well as the advice. Now this can be anything from a love relationship to, a friendship, a family dynamic, etc. So let's get cracking on with the reading. And let's go ahead. How does the collective feel about the situation? How does the collective feel about the situation? How does the collective feel about the situation? Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups. So I feel like you want to walk away from the situation. Or some of you could be feeling as though you need to leave the situation, because I'm getting an energy of something being very overwhelming for some of you. All right, I'm getting an energy of not even wanting to express your thoughts, express how you feel about the situation. Some of you may just feel like, you know what, forget this, let me just leave. So just leave without saying anything, just disappear is what I'm getting here with the 8 of Cups. Some of you could be Scorpios. You could have a Scorpio moon or a Cancer moon, or some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, and I feel with looking at this 8 of Cups that you may have held on for a long time. For some of you may have held on to a situation or a job or a relationship or a friendship for 8 months, 8 years, or 8 weeks. And you feel like you need to move on. You feel like it's over. And you want to move in silence is what I'm getting. Not wanting the person to know about what actions you're going to take or what actions you're thinking of taking. Okay, so let's take a look at some more. How does my collective feel about the situation? Okay, so we've got the 10 of Rods. Yeah. This situation is very burdensome for you, collective. Very, very burdensome for you. And like I mentioned before, some of you feel as though, you know what, I can't do any more. I've done as much as I can possibly do. The only thing I can do now is save myself. The only thing I can think of now is holding on to my sanity, because this situation right here has been very burdensome. For some of you, it's been a job situation. Maybe your boss or your colleagues have been giving you a lot of pressure. And some of you may have been going home late as well, because you're trying to keep up with the workload. You're trying to keep up with what's being asked of you. But at the same time, you're at breaking point. You've had enough. And you feel the stress. You feel that it's having an effect on your health. Right? For some of you, I also feel that you're trying to hold on, or you've been trying to hold on to a specific relationship. This could be with a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, or a Sagittarius Scorpio cusp, or you could be a Scorpio or a Sagittarius, and you feel as though the situation is too burdensome. You feel like it's taken too much effort, to hold on to this partnership, to hold on to this person. Because some of you could be with this person already, or some of you may not be with this person already. But the situation has got so bad, collective, that you just want to walk away. You don't want to say anything. And you may also feel that no matter what you do, there's always blockages in your way. And the best thing for you to do is to release yourself from the blockages, and to release yourself from this job, or to release yourself from this attachment, or this situation, this relationship, this connection, okay? What was the starting point of this whole situation? Okay, so we've got Temperance. So some of you could definitely be dealing with a Sagittarius, or I feel like I'm speaking to a Sagittarius, right? The starting point of the situation is that you felt balance within a connection with an individual. You may have felt balance with a love partner. You may have felt this person was your soulmate for some of you. You were their yin to your yang. You felt peace. You felt content. You felt that everything was calm. And if it's a job situation, I feel like you may have felt that this was your ideal job. You felt settled within this job. You felt at ease within this job. This was a job that you may have been wanting to be in for a long time. And when you finally got the role in this position, you know, you felt at home. You felt that this is where you needed to be. I get a sense of calm and serenity around this card with the Temperance. So some of you felt as though you met your ideal match, and some of you felt as though you had your ideal job. You know, so what happened? What happened? What happened for my collective with the situation in regards to the job or the relationship? What happened? Oh, wow. So we've got the Page of Swords. So what happened in the situation was that there was, to me, some sort of disruption, some sort of sneakiness. So for some of you, I'm getting a sense that if it's a job situation, collective, there was someone that was spying on you, okay? Someone that was maybe gossiping about you, someone that was spreading rumors, someone that was trying to throw you under the bus, right? Someone that was trying to point out your flaws, someone that was, I feel, highly jealous of you with the Page of Swords right here. I'm almost getting a sense that you were oblivious to this person's actions. You were oblivious. Now you could, you know, this could be a air sign individual, a Libra, a Gemini, an Aquarius, right? This is my Libra card, but it could be a Gemini or it could be an Aquarius. This is someone that was very immature, maybe quite loud, but quite sly. And if they weren't loud, they could have been very quiet, but quite sly. The type that maybe, you know, they may have smiled in your face a lot, but they may not have really liked you. They may have had intentions for you. Because I'm getting a sense of strong jealousy here. You know, because if you look at this card, you know, this angel serene, peaceful in their own world, and this person looks unsettled and vengeful, like they want to get some sort of revenge. So you could have been in a situation whereby someone was plotting against you without your knowing. Someone wanted what you had, and they weren't going to stop until they got it. But I feel like whoever this person was, could be a work colleague, and it could be another individual if you're in a relationship, or it could be your person's energy. You know, there was someone doing something untoward to another without the other person realizing. So I'm getting 3 different scenarios here. I'm getting for a work situation, collective, that there was someone jealous of your achievements at work, someone jealous of your success, someone that wanted to be in the limelight, someone that wanted to be in the spotlight, thinking that you're getting all the praise. Because I feel like you know, you do a lot at work, and maybe higher ups, managers, superiors, they take notice of this, and because of, you know, because of the work you produce, you're then given more work to do, and sometimes it's too much for you, but it's generally because you're so good at what you do. And what this other person didn't realize is that your actual workload, your job, was actually becoming a burden to you. But instead of them empathizing with the fact that you've got a lot on. They were envious of the fact that you had a lot on. Now, that's one scenario. Another situation I'm getting is that there was someone that was just jealous of you. You know, the way you looked, the way you held yourself. Because I get a sense that some of you are very... You know, the Temperance card is a very calming card to me. So there's a lot of self-control with you. And there's the energy of calmness. There's the energy of peace, inner peace. And this person may be struggling with their inner peace. And they look to you and felt that you have something and you exude something that they lack. You know, and I'm getting a sense that this person just wanted to create drama. That's the only word I can find. To create drama. Okay, let's find out more. Now, also, what I'm getting as well is that I'm not really getting in terms of a love partner. I'm getting that someone was jealous of you, or someone is jealous of you. And for some of you, it could be a love partner. You may have felt as though your love partner was very peaceful, very together, balanced. And then you may have found out that your person wasn't to be trusted. They may have flipped the script on some of you and stopped communicating with some of you. Not returning your calls. Not calling you, not messaging you. Okay? So there's 3 different stories here. Let's take a look at some more. What happened for my collectives? What happened? Okay, so we've got the Ace of Pentacles. There was some sort of new cycle. So maybe if you're dealing with someone, maybe a Sagittarius or an air sign, Libra, Gemini or Aquarius, there was a new cycle that may have occurred in the month of January, right? This may have something to do with an Aquarius because I'm focusing on the star. Now, someone may have got a new job. And this could possibly be the reason why, for some of you, not for all of you, you may not be hearing from an individual. But at the same time, you're left wondering, why aren't you hearing from this person? This person has changed. They were so, you know, trusting before. We were on the same page, because I feel as though some of you may feel as though this is your soulmate. And not just you, yourself and this other person both view this connection as the same thing. A high vibrational spiritual connection. It's almost like you were both in your own world together. It was a very Neptunian connection that you have or had with this individual. But then there may have been some sort of change here, right? Sudden, you know, lack of communication from this person. This person may have acted immature with you, or when you spoke to this person, they weren't usually, you know, they weren't their usual loving, playful self. They were more detached. They didn't communicate with you enough, right? And I feel like it may have something to do with work, with the Ace of Pentacles. They may have gotten a new job, or they may want a new opportunity. It has definitely been a shift in energy. For others of you that are dealing with someone at work, I feel like this person could be, as we established, jealous of the coin, right? Jealous of the bag. And you may have got a pay rise, or they could be thinking to themselves that you're getting more money than you're actually getting. So they're really studying you. They're really watching you, right? And they're jealous of the success that you've either achieved beforehand or that you're yet to achieve. Because they sense and feel that you're on your way to success and victory. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles, it speaks of something new, right? To me, a new cycle also. There could be someone else, I feel, with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Page of Swords here, that is in the picture, There's a new energy here. So someone could be in the picture. Someone could be there's someone here that could be wanting to get in the middle of yourself and another person that you could be dealing with, that you're in a relationship with, okay? And because I'm focusing on the Ace of Pentacles and the Page of Swords right here. Let's see what else we have. Clarify the page. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles, please. Okay, so we've got the Six of Rods. Some of you could be a Leo. Or you could be dealing with a Leo. And then we've got the Moon. So there's some sort of new beginning here. A change in a relationship. And there's a lot of fear around this change as well with the Moon card. And there's a lot of fear of some of you feeling as though you won't be victorious in a situation. So some of you are aware of this person that has it out for you at work, right? For others of you, you are fearing that there may not be a new change in the relationship that you're in. This could be with a air sign or a Sagittarius or a Leo, right? Or a Pisces. Or a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. This is a collective reading, so any signs can come up. But the most prominent sign to me are Sagittarius, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Some of you are fearing or felt that there was blockages in your way of victory. Victory with another person, victory at work. Or some of you may have felt someone was trying to sabotage your victory. Clarify the Page of Swords. What is this person's motives? Page of Swords. Okay, so we've got the King of Pentacles. So, yeah, for some of you that are dealing in a work situation, this person is fretted by the success that you are going to attain. It's clear. King of Pentacles. They feel as though you're going to be more stable than them. They feel as though you are more stable than them, that you're going to lead a better life than them. Right? So they're watching you, studying you, spying on you. For others of you, someone wants someone that you have. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Leo or a Sagittarius. But this person wants maybe your partner, your love interest with the King of Pentacles. You know, this person sees, because I'm focusing on the star, could be dealing with an Aquarius, right? And this person feels as though that thing, that person, that job belongs to them. And they want to get it. You know, their aim is to get it, is to seize it. Some of you know this, some of you realize this, hence why you want to leave the situation. You want to walk away. You don't want anything to do with it. You find the situation too much of a burden, is what I'm getting here. It's too much of a burden, okay? So let's take a look at your person that you're dealing with. How do they feel? What's the situation for your person? Okay, so we've got the King of Cups. Could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. I'm feeling strong Scorpio. Okay. This is an individual that is quite oblivious to what's going on around. This is a person that sees only love. Now, you could be in a relationship with this person, or you could be in a connection with this person, but it's established that there are feelings here between yourself and this individual. And this person does have depth of emotions for you, and you and this person may get on an emotional level. It could be I definitely feel there's a sense of love here. So this person does have love for you, and they see the world through like a child's eyes. They don't see malice. They don't understand why people act in a malice way. You may have tried to tell this person, look, this is what's happening to me. Maybe this could be a boss. You may have tried to tell your boss or a colleague or a friend at work, look, this is what this person's trying to do to me. And it's just falling on deaf ears, right? Because this person only sees love. And this person is intending to offer love. If it's a job situation, this person is your boss, I feel, for some of you, is intending on, making you climb higher up that ladder, recommending you to others, right? Putting you in positions of power, or is planning on putting you in a position of power. This person, if it's someone at work, they could have feelings for you as well. And this is why this other person may know this and be acting in the way that they are. For others of you, I feel like this is a love relationship, and this is your partner, and someone may, want to come between yourself and your partner, or a love interest. Or this could simply be that you feel that your person of interest or your partner has changed their behavior in regards to you, and you're thinking of leaving, or some of you have left because you feel it's too much of a burden. Maybe there's no communication with some of you, but this person feels only love at this point, depth of emotion. For some of you, I'm getting a sense that this person may feel like it may be too much to get into a relationship, because that will require them to express their emotions. That may mean that they will fall in love. This is why they could have changed their behavior pattern towards you. I'm getting a lot of messages. Okay, so what is the situation? What is my collector's person intending to do? Yeah. So we've got the 8 of Swords. So, if you're in a situation with an individual and they haven't communicated with you, or they, in your eyes, have changed the way they communicate with you, they may be feeling quite trapped. And like I mentioned before, this person may feel that to get into a relationship with you will require them to then have to express their emotions, to have to be vulnerable, to have to emote. This is something this person may not feel comfortable in doing, because they may have air in their chart. And relationships and talking about feelings may make this person feel restricted and bound, right? I'm almost getting a sense here that despite this person feeling quite trapped and restricted, they still want to stay in the connection, but they may pull away by not communicating with you. They pull away by maybe not replying to your messages, or calling you, or speaking to you in the way that they did before. But behind it all is a depth of deep feelings for you, and they feel trapped. If it's a job situation, I feel as though this boss, this supervisor wants you to stay. This person may have feelings for you also. Doesn't necessarily mean that. But this person feels like you are overwhelmed with the workload, but they feel like you are going to stay at the job. You may also feel that you may be suffering from some sort of anxiety, and they want to ease that out for you. I'm focusing on the King of Cups. They may want to make that a bit more easier for you, but they want you to stay in this position, as well as if you're in a love relationship, they want you to stay, in in this connection, in this relationship. They feel bounded to it, and they hope that you stay in it as well. But at the same time, they don't have a clear destination as to how, you know, this relationship connection will evolve. They can't see how it's going to move forward. They want to stay in it, and they feel that they're bounded to you and you're bounded to them, but they don't foresee how it will move forward, what the future will hold for both of you. This person could also feel trapped and tied to someone else, is what I'm getting here. So for some of you, there could be an interference, some sort of third party situation that's occurred here, because I'm focusing on the Page of Swords and I'm focused on the Eight of Swords, air energy. They could be quite bounded and trapped. They could feel, for some of you, that they're torn, not knowing what to do, not knowing which way to go, feeling tied up in their emotions, wanting to release their emotions but not knowing how to, wanting to express how they feel but not knowing how to, and they have a lot that they want to express but they don't know where to start. Let's see what else we've got. What's the starting point for this person? What was the starting point for this person, please? Okay, so we've got the 10 of Cups. So the starting point for this person was happiness with a family. Maybe some of you are married to this individual, this King of Cups individual. Or some of you are in a long-term relationship with this individual. Or some of you are in a connection with this individual. And things may have been progressing to the energies of the 10 of Cups. But someone got fearful here, right? We have Page of Pentacles. So someone made an offer, okay. And we're focusing on the Page. Some of you have children with this individual. So we've got the Page of Swords and we've got the Page of Pentacles. So I'm getting a sense for some of you, if you are in a connection or relationship and there's been some sort of third party interference, this is saying to me that there was an interruption right here. Maybe with an earth sign or an air sign that interfered in a connection that you had with your person. Okay, your person is aware of this. Someone may have broken a family. Could be someone younger. And for some of you that are in a work situation, it was the start of a new job. This person could be your boss. It was the start of a new job. And you could be in a relationship already. You can have children. You can have your partner, etc. And you would offer this new opportunity, this new job, this brand new start. You may have moved to another state, another city. And you was given this new opportunity. Someone wanted to invest in you. Someone believed in you. It was your dream job. Everyone was happy about this career step up for you. And some of you may have taken this job because your child was going into college or university. Or some of you are planning on having children with your partner and this is why you took this job. This job was more than just a job to you. It was for your future. It was maybe for a mortgage for some of you, right? I'm also getting a sense that, see, they don't want me to say. They don't want me to say. I'm also getting a sense that there could have been someone, like I mentioned before, that came into a situation with yourself and your person, your partner, you know, that kind of threw the spanner in the works. They were offering something to your partner. They were offering something to your love interest. You know, that maybe your person felt as though they should take. I'm getting a sense that this person may have found some sort of weakness within your person that they could capitalize on. This is what I'm getting here, because I'm looking at his eyes. His eyes are so sad, right? So it's almost like they manipulated their way, right? I'm not sensing anything that happened untowards, but I'm sensing that someone got in the way of a relationship by manipulating another party, by offering something. Oh, I can help you. Oh, I can give you money. Something along them lines. Do you need help? Maybe saying some sort of sob story for this person to feel sorry for them, right? Playing on someone's emotions is what I'm getting here. Acting like they had something of value that this person, your person, may have wanted, may have liked. But acting naive about their intentions, right? And for some of you that started a job, this other person that, you know, has been maybe giving you a hard time, when you're aware of their intentions towards you, they may have started this job as well. They may have wanted to attain such things in their life, which could be a mortgage, or, you know, some sort of future home, or a child, or something along the lines. And they may have seen in you that you're taking away their dream, right? Although you're not, because, you know, there's success and money for all. But this person doesn't see it that way. And their focus is on you. And whilst they're focusing on you, they're wasting time in investing in themselves to get to where they need to be, is what I'm getting. And for others of you, this person, this was a new love. They made the move towards you. You may have moved home. You may have started a relationship with this individual. This could have been a relationship that you had with a person since you were young, since you was a teenager. Or this person can have a child, or you can have a child or children. But this was a relationship whereby, or a connection where it started off with someone making a move on the other. This person making a move on to you. And this person thinking that you could be their 10 of cups, happily ever after. Wanting to invest in you. Right? Let's see what else we've got. What's the starting point of the situation? Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords. We keep getting these swords. And we've got the 7 of Cups. I feel like there was a lot of confusion. This person had a lot of options, but they chose you. They felt that you were the best out of the lot. Because they were manifesting on meeting someone like you, collective. They were manifesting it. And they did have a lot of suitors. But when they met you, they felt that you were their match. I'm almost getting a sense as well that they were confused about this relationship or connection, your person. Yes, they wanted it, and they wanted this commitment. They felt they wanted this commitment, but they felt that they were in the energies of the Page of Pentacles, only able to offer you minimal. Not quite the King of Pentacles. So they were quite indecisive about this connection. They may have spent time away a lot as well from you, because they may have felt that they weren't able to give you what you deserve. And they know that you deserve the 10 of Cups, and they know that you want the 10 of Cups. And when they approached you after manifesting you, I feel, with the Four of Swords, and this person may have been single for a long time, 4 years, 4 months, before they met you, or 7 months, or 7 years, or 7 weeks, but quite a while. They may have felt that in the long run, they just weren't going to be it, but they were going to give it a shot anyway. They were going to try their luck, only to find out that you want the 10 of Cups, and you may realize that they can't give you that. And I feel like this person may have dipped out of the connection quite a lot with the Four of Swords, thinking about what to do next, feeling overwhelmed and confused. And if it's a work situation, your boss felt overwhelmed and confused about the workload, and they saw you as their muse. They saw you as someone that was capable of handling the workload. So some of you could be a PA, or some of you could be a secretary, or some of you could just be good at your job, right? And I feel like your supervisor, your boss, they had a lot on, to the point where they were burnt out when they got home, right? It was just straight to bed for some of them. Overwhelmed, confused, with worry. And you were their savior, in a sense. Although it overwhelmed you, you were their savior. You took the load off them. You prioritized things for them. You made this person feel calm, at peace. Right? And for the other situation, I feel like this interfering person, whether that's in a job or a relationship that you're in, they wanted some sort of fantasy. They wanted to escape the mundane. They wanted, or they could have viewed your partner, your person, as their fantasy, as their ideal. They are aware that your person or your partner has a lot of admirers, and they could have been pining over this person for a long time, or this person could have been pining over this job for a long time. They've gone through a lot of different jobs to get to this point, only to feel like it's been snatched away from them. Okay, so let's take a look at how you feel. How you feel in the now, collective. How you feel in the now. Okay, so we've got religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual paths. So you could be feeling a lot of things, collective. You could be feeling to yourself that for you spiritually, this connection is not good for you. It's not good for you emotionally. It's not good for you spiritually. And it's not good for you mentally. You could feel as though this connection or this job, for some of you, is unhealthy, and it's making you unbalanced and not focusing on, it's keeping you out of touch of your spirituality and more on the 3D. which is not what you want, right? For some of you. And for some of you, you could feel like there's some sort of barrier between yourself and this individual. You could feel like down the road it's not going to work out because we're of different cultural backgrounds. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you could be a Sagittarius, or a Libra. We're of different cultural backgrounds, we're of different religions. You know, it's not going to work anyway. Or this person doesn't want to be, or the reason why this person is acting this way is because the differences between us is causing an issue. Things may have become serious between you and this person. You know, talks of marriage for some of you. It says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual past. And you may have had a conversation with this person and realize that we are on two different pages. And instead of me staying here in this situation, let me leave now before I fall any deeper and before I get really hurt down the road. We're just not on the same page. And some of you may have wanted marriage and to settle down with this person, but because of you may be feeling that this person is acting differently towards you, you want to leave. And we also have you deserve love. So you are aware that you are lovable. You are aware that you are amazing and that you are loved. And you feel to yourself, why am I staying in this situation where it's causing me stress, it's causing me burden, it's not making me feel good. So why am I staying in this situation for? I need to leave. And this could be a situation whereby you're in this job. You may have fallen out of love of this job. You may be feeling like you're not being appreciated. You may feel like this person at the workplace is making you doubt your capabilities. Some of you could be feeling to yourself that this third party interference is making you question your worth. And you don't like the way it's making you feel. But you know that you deserve love. You know that you're more than how you're feeling now. You don't like to doubt yourself. I feel like there's a sense of doubt. And before you go down that road of doubt, you rather leave than doubt yourself, because you know you deserve love and you know that you're amazing. Okay? So let's see how this person feels. Your person feels. How does your person feel? Whether it's a work situation or a love partner or a love connection. How do they feel? Okay. We've got worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. I'm focusing on the work. All right. So if this is a job situation, then your boss feels like, or your superior or your supervisor feels like you are worth invested in. You are worth waiting for. They want you to stay. You know, they're willing to stay and support you, helping you to achieve your aims and your goals. You know, to me, this is saying you're worth invested in. You are worth waiting for, because I don't feel I'm going to get anyone better than you, okay, for this position, for this role. I also feel that if it's a love relationship, you and this person may be in separation right now, but this person is still waiting for you with the 8 of Swords as well. They feel tied to you, they feel bounded to you, but they may not feel as though they can evolve to the King of Cups. They are aware of, I get a sense that they don't want to confront their feelings, but there is love there. And they may be trapped and bounded in another place. I feel it's more in their mind. You know, they're trapped and bounded in their mind. Restricted. They could be on pause with the worth waiting for as well, not making any moves. Remember what I mentioned about them not knowing where situation's going to go, although they want to stay in a situation and they want you to stay in a situation. And we have calling in your soulmate. So this person is thinking of calling you. I'm focusing on the calling. They're thinking of messaging you. They're thinking of calling you. It says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And this person, you know, I feel they could be willing for you to call them. You could have some sort of telepathic connection with this person. And this person is wanting you to reach out to them, is wanting you to call them. They want communication. But I feel more of a sense of them wanting to connect with you. See, my voice kind of went there. I get more of a sense of them wanting to call you and wanting, for some of you, yes, they want you to call them. But for others of you, I get a sense that they want to make that first move, but they feel bounded and restricted in doing so. And they're waiting for you to do it, worth waiting for. But they do want communication. They are seeing you as a soulmate. And they feel that you will come back together at some point. So if you've taken time off work, you know, your boss, your supervisor feels as though in good time you'll come back. They may be aware that you're quite burnt out, but they're waiting for you. They are not willing to give your position to anyone. Whoever wants that role, they won't be getting it. Okay? And also, in regards to a love situation, your person is waiting for you. They don't see anyone but you. And they see you as their soulmate, regardless if there's another interfering person in the mix of this. They're focused on you. They're focused on what you have together. Okay? So let's take a look at what will be the conclusion of this all for you, collective. What's going to be the conclusion? What's going to be the conclusion of this all for my collectives, please? Okay, so we have the Page of Rods. You see, communication. Someone's going to make that call. Could be yourself or could be the other person. You could be an Aries or they can be a Leo or an Aries. Someone's going to make that connection and someone's going to make that call. Okay, I get a sense that it's going to be your person. And if this is a job situation, I get a feeling that you may hear some news. We got 3 pages here. You may hear some news about, you know, maybe coming back. When are you coming back? Are you coming back? I hope you're coming back. You know, and there could be some sort of indecision around you about going back. But I get a sense that some of you may go back after you've rested, after you've taken that time out. You know, going to be is a very focused energy, wanting to push through any sort of disruptions, any sort of interference, whoever's trying to interfere with your life, etc. There's a focus here of I don't care what you're trying to do. I'm here to do my job and I'm here to do it well, right? For others of you, this to me is some sort of indecision around maybe going back to a person. And if this is your person, they are indecisive as to communicate. But there's an energy of wanting to communicate, wanting to send a message, and wanting to make movements towards you. But because this is your, you know, this is on your side, I get a sense that you could be quite indecisive to make a move. You're indecisive to reach out to someone. You know, beforehand it was the energy of I want to leave in silence. Now it's like you know, the outcome is you may be quite indecisive. Should I leave or should I stay? And there could be an energy of you staying and moving towards or moving away from. Let's find out. What is the outcome for my collective, please, and the situation? Okay, so we have the Star card. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. So the outcome is blessings. You know, some sort of wish fulfillment. You will gain some sort of wish fulfillment with the situation that you're in. Whether that's a job or a love relationship. Someone may come back. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mars or Venus. Someone could be coming back, coming towards, or someone could be moving away. You could decide to move away. You know, let's see. What's the outcome for my collective, please? Okay, so we've got 9 of Swords. So there's the energy of having some sort of fear that a wish won't be fulfilled and being indecisive to take action or not on your part. A strong energy of wanting to reach out, wanting to communicate with the Page of Rods and the Chariot, but feeling maybe it's been a long time. Maybe it's been 9 years for some of you. Maybe it's been 9 months. Maybe it's been 9 weeks. You know, and something may occur around Aquarius season, or you could be dealing with an Aquarius. Or Aquarius could be in the mix of this. Right? Because we have the Page of Swords here, and it came out as a problem card. So there could be a fear that this individual could still be around at work or in a love situation. Let's see. Outcome for my collective, please. Okay, so we've got the Emperor card here. To me, for those of you that are working, this represents your boss. And we've got the 6 of Cups. So I definitely feel that some of you will be going back to a job that you love without no interference. But there could be a fear that this person, this air sign person, could be of interference, could be interfering. But I definitely feel that you may overcome that thought or those thoughts and go back to who you love. Go back to what you love, right? And if it's a love situation, this feels to me like someone that is very fiery, could be an Aquarius, someone that is very stable, someone that, you know, is a husband or a long-term partner. So you going back to someone or someone coming back to you. But there was a fear of someone or interfering person, interference being in the way. But I get a sense with the 6 of Cups and the Emperor that something will be secure, something will be structured, some sort of reconciliation. This could be between 2 friends, or this could be between, you know, a family member is what I'm getting. But I get a sense of going back to something that has staying power, going back to something that is stable, and it evolving into something mature this time around, right? Let's see what else. Outcome for my collective, please. Okay, yeah. So we've got the Sun card. And then we've got 9 of Cups. This is saying to me that your wish will be fulfilled. It's going to be 2 of the best cards here. 9 of Cups speaks of wish fulfillment, getting your blessings. The Sun card is the most positive card in the deck. And it speaks of happiness, joy, prosperity, positivity, luck, love, feeling free. So maybe feeling free from this sort of 9 of Swords energy, fearing the worst. Because to me, it's just a fear, I feel, for some of you. It's just a fear, right? Of what's to come. Oh, what if this person does this? Or what if it's a fear here? Or why is he acting this way? Why is she acting this way? But the outcome is the 9 of Cups. So you're going to gain your wish. So you need to focus on what you want to attain out of the situation and not on what you don't want. Because I feel that what you do want, you'll get it with the Sun card. You could be dealing with a Leo, or you could be a Leo yourself, or a Cancer, or you could be a Cancer. Let's move on to this other person. What is the outcome for my collective's person, please? Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. So there's going to be a lot of healing that needs to take place with your person or with the other party. There's a lot of healing. Maybe moving away from the situation to gain that healing. And moving in silence is what I'm getting here. So someone may decide to take a break from the situation. Yeah, and do it in silence. Seven of Swords. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. No doubt. Or a Gemini. Or a Pisces. Got a lot of Swords energies here, right? So someone's going to be taking time out. Or someone's going to be moving in silence, right? That's a message for some of you. So keep an eye out, I feel, with the High Priestess. Because someone could be up to no good here in terms of what their next move is going to be. It's supposed to be kept a secret. So that's for you to be, 10 steps ahead of what this person could be intending to do. Let's see. I also feel like that's in regards to if someone wants your partner or your person. But there's going to be a break. I feel like for some of you that's in the situation with your specific partner or a love interest or something to do with work, your boss, etc., they may take a break. Your partner may take a break from the situation. Your love interest may take a break from the situation, and you may not know their whereabouts either. So you may not see this person for maybe 6 weeks, 6 months, 7 weeks or 7 months, or 7 days or 6 days. Or maybe during Pisces season, there could be silence between yourself and this person for some time. Let's take a look. That's for my, people that are in a love connection. All right. What's the outcome for my collector's person? Okay. So we have the World. So this person's going to go on holiday, I feel. Or this person's going to move. For some of you, if this is a work situation, your boss may decide to have a long break. They may go on holiday and they may leave you in the position of power. It's something to do with a boss, right? You may have to supervise others. But someone's going to be taking a holiday here. If it's a relationship that's on a break or a connection, this person could be moving home. They could be moving to another location, or they could be going on holiday. They could also, things may end for a while because of this. This could have something to do with a Taurus, a Leo, or a Gemini. But someone's going to be moving here. And this person could be moving for work or to start their life in a new town or city. Okay, and this person could do this in silence as well. All right, not wanting anyone to know about their whereabouts. Let's see. What's the outcome for my collector's person, please? Yeah, they're definitely, see, this person's definitely moving home. We've got the Four of Rods. Now, for some of you, this just came to me. Some of you could be in a secret relationship with someone. And there's a fear that their side of the family may find out. Okay? There is a strong fear here. And it could be yourself and this person that you may move together, right? But for some of you, I get a sense that this person may not want someone to know, maybe yourself or their family member, to know where they're moving to. We got Queen of Swords. So this person could be acting quite cold. They may act quite cold, or they could be dealing with someone that's quite cold. This could be an ex-partner, could be an ex-wife, could be a mother, could be a friend. This is, to me, is the Aquarius card, right? It's someone that could be quite cold that's around them. This could be the person that's interfering. But this person's going to be moving. and there's the energy of blocking someone out. Let's see. Clarify Four of Swords. What's the conclusion for the situation? Okay, so we have the Three of Swords, and then we have the Queen of Swords. So this is some sort of third party situation right here, collective. Now you could be, you know, we got two queens here and we've got Three of Swords. So someone's going to get heartbroken in the situation right here. Now this could also mean for some of you, you get a position of power because you're going to get some sort of wish fulfillment, because we've got the Sun card in your spread on your side of the conclusion, and we've got the Nine of Cups. So to me, that's saying that you're going to gain victory, right? But then on your person's side, whether that's a boss or a lover or a partner, there's the energy here of, you know, them feeling quite torn. We've got Three of Swords, and we've got two queens here. So maybe feeling quite torn. Breaking someone's heart is what I'm getting. Could be breaking this other woman's heart, this Queen of Swords heart. Sneaking away from this Queen of Swords. Or realizing that this Queen of Swords energy is very sneaky. But someone's heart's going to get broken here. And I don't think it's going to be you with the cards that we have. And your person is going to be putting an end to something. Maybe putting an end to this person's behavior. Maybe cutting this person out of their life. Something along them lines. Let's see what else we've got. Why have we got Three of Swords and the Queen of Wands for the conclusion for the collective? Okay, so we've got the Lovers. So someone's going to be heartbroken because there's going to be a coming together. See, we've got the Angel again hovering around. There's some interfering person, I feel, collective, that has been trying to break up your relationship, and they won't succeed here with the cards that we've got here. Someone's been trying to interfere with a job that you love, and they won't succeed here. They will be left heartbroken, right? Because the truth will be found out, right? Let's see what else we've got. Why have we got the Queen of Wands? Okay, Four of Pentacles. Someone's going to want to hold on to something. Money again. This Queen of Swords is really fixated on attaining great wealth, right? And like I said, whoever this person is, they are jealous of you, and they feel that you've got something that belongs to them, whether that's a job, whether that's how much money you're making, whether that's a partner, whether that's a love interest. They are wanting to hold on, or going to want to hold on, hence why they will be hovering around. Okay, they will be hovering around, but I feel you're going to gain victory and success, whether that's in your love life or your job, you know, because we have the Lovers here, which speaks of a soulmate connection, doing something that you are invested in, doing something that you love, blocking out any outside noise, but someone still being present. Four of Pentacles suggests someone still trying to hold on, right? Okay. Two more cards, please. What is the outcome for my collective's person? Okay. So we've got King of Rods. Could be dealing with a Leo or a Sagittarius. This person, they will take action. They will take some sort of action with the King of Rods. And it's facing this way, right? They are going to take some sort of action. And I feel that their action will be on focusing on stabilizing themselves, first and foremost, with the Nine of Pentacles. Not quite at the 10 yet, but at the 9, you know, almost there. So they're focusing on their stability. Because we have the Tower card. There's going to be some sort of Tower moment. Something may occur in March or April. There's going to be some sort of Tower moment. Maybe this Tower moment may be cutting someone out, breaking someone's heart, letting someone go for this individual. But they're going to be taking some sort of action to gain their sense of stability, right? Let's see. Outcome for my collective's person, please. Why have we got King of Rods? Okay, so we have Five of Rods, feeling that there's competition and taking action with it. And only one person will be standing after this King of Rods or this King of Cups energy takes some sort of action, right? What is the conclusion? Okay. Energy of pause. And I feel like the reason why there's going to be an energy of pause is because someone's going to be taking time out. Feel as though it's going to be your person, whether that's your boss or your love interest. And moving slow, focusing on their finances, focusing on their stability. Free of rods, waiting. I feel there's going to be some sort of separation. A break is definitely needed from these cards here. But then coming back in to make a new offer. Coming back in as the Knight of Cups. So wanting to reveal some sort of feeling, some sort of emotion to you. Right? Wanting to invest in a situation. Now let's take a look at your advice cards. Advice for you. Advice for you, collective. What do you perceive as the problem? I think we just uncovered that. But what do you perceive as the problem, collective? Expansion. Okay, so you perceive the problem as too much people being involved in a situation. Could be interfering exes. Could be someone that's trying to, gain the attention of your partner. Could be family. Could be this interfering person at work. Right? So you perceive that as the problem. Too much people interfering in a situation. Okay? So what would you create? What would create a breakthrough for you? What would create a breakthrough for you? Renewal. You want a renewal of this whole situation. You want a renewal of, and the thing is, with the expansion card, I feel like you're unable to voice how you really feel. You're unable to articulate your words. You're feeling great sorrow and great sadness in and now. You're wanting to actually leave the situation because it's hurting you and overwhelming you so much that you are speechless about where to start in regards to how you feel. Because you just feel that there's too much people involved in the situation. It's just all too much. I'm taking on too much. I'm taking on too much work. My family's involved in this, or their family's involved in this, or this person is trying to break me and my partner up, or this person is trying to prevent me and this person from getting together. There's different scenarios here, right? And then we've got the renewal card. So you feel as though you need to ground yourself. This is root chakra energy, right? You feel as though you need to ground yourself. You need to stabilize yourself. You need to stabilize your emotions in order to move forward. You don't feel stable in the now. And you feel that what will create a breakthrough is if you can stabilize yourself, if you can, get in touch with yourself and shift the focus back onto yourself and become renewed, because you don't like the person that, it's making you become. You don't like how the situation is making you feel. And you also want your person to renew how they've been acting. If they've been acting, wishy-washy with you, if they're oblivious to what's going on, you genuinely want there to be a renewal of the whole situation. You want there to be a renewal of job. For some of you are thinking about leaving a situation, leaving a job, or maybe leaving a department. You want your partner to renew their way of being, right? You want a renewal of a surroundings is what I'm getting here. Now let's take a look at what is blocking you. What's blocking you, collective? What's blocking you from your renewal? Faith. You don't have a lot of faith. Like I mentioned before, with the previous cards, although the ending turned out to be a blessing for you, you will gain your happiness. You'll gain what you want to attain, right? You're going to get it. But you need to have faith along the way. You've got to have that positive mind frame. You've got to visualize what you want, okay? You've got to feel how it will feel to get what you want. You've got to act as if you have what you want, because that will block you if you don't have that faith, if you don't have that inner belief that you're going to get what you want. Okay, so what you must do to create what you desire. What you must do to create what you desire. What you must do to create your desire. Too much cards. Okay, mysticism. I said that wrong. I think you guys catch my drift. Right. To me, this is saying getting in touch with your spirituality. Okay. This could talk about meditations. This could talk about affirmations. This can talk about petitioning, writing out your, intentions on a piece of paper in the now, as though it's happening now, and having that faith. That's going to shift, your focus. That's going to allow you to get this sense of renewal. But what can block that is you not having faith and not taking action. So you need to take action. You need to ground yourself. If you want to eliminate, interfering people, shift the focus back onto you. Okay? Focus on what you can do to change the situation as opposed to what is occurring around you. You can't change anyone's behavior. You can only change yours and be then in control of your own life. You can't control what another person's going to do. They're going to do it anyway, unfortunately. You can only control what you're going to do moving forward, and you have the power to do that. Okay? So you need to focus on, setting your intentions and manifesting how you would like an outcome to be and having faith in doing so. Let's take a look at this person that you're dealing with, your love interest. Let's see what their advice is going to be. What do they perceive as a problem? Abundance. So what your person perceives as the problem is work. Okay, if it's your boss, they perceive that they're overworked. Look at the man, he looks tired and worn out. They perceive as, I've got too much on, I need help. They called on you. And not because, I feel more so they see your work ethic. I feel more so they see the star in you and what you can bring to the table, what you have been bringing to the table, but it's overwhelming. And this could also speak of the other person. They perceive money as a problem, feeling that someone else is getting their money or, taking away their dream. Or I will never get that amount of money, or I will never be on that type of money. They're seeing that as a problem, seeing you as in their way of a problem. For a love situation, this person may be toing and iffing and butting about being in a relationship with you because they feel as though they haven't got money. They haven't got enough to invest in the situation. They don't even want to explore their feelings because that will mean that I'm going to have to talk about how I feel and then we're going to have to get into a relationship. But I haven't got enough. I need to sort myself out, and I feel this person will be sorting themselves out. They're going to go away for a while from what I can see. They're going to be taking some sort of action and cutting away what no longer serves them. And I feel heading towards you to make a new offer towards you, but after they've done some work. Because money is a factor for this person right now. Okay, so let's take a look at what would create a breakthrough for this person. Recovery will create a breakthrough. This person needs to recover. This person needs healing. And if it's a boss, this person is overworked. And I know some of you are saying, but so am I. But this person is overworked. They could be much older than you. They could look at you as a daughter or a son. This person is thinking about retirement. And they're looking to give you the key, right? They're looking to give you the key. And it's between two ladies. I get a sense it's between two ladies. And they want you to have the key. They're aware of the other person's qualities and attributes, but they want to give it to you. They know that you are deserving. No one's saying that no one's deserving more than the other, but for this specific position, this specific role, it's yours. You don't have to worry. They see that it's yours. And this other person sees that it's yours. That's why they have been behaving the way they did. And in a love situation, this person is aware that this other person is trying to get in between the two of you, but they know that you have got the key to their heart. They're feeling as though you're the person that they want to grow old with, that they want to settle down with, that they want to have a mature relationship with, right? So what would create a breakthrough is if this, to me, if the intention of offering you something is done sooner. And take that how you want to take that, collective. Because it's, to me, everything's just up in the air. And because it's up in the air, you may feel like no one understands, hence why you may have felt that your throat chakra was blocked. You can't express this to anyone at work. They won't get it. They won't understand. It's for someone to come to the realization of what's occurring around them. Maybe this boss realizing that this person's trying to sabotage you, and maybe, you know, getting rid of this other person so they can't spread their toxicity. And maybe your love interest or your partner becoming aware of what's happening around you, such as family interference, such as not letting an ex get involved, a potential love rival trying to get involved, and just proclaiming and making it clear and stating that you are the one they want to be with, right? So let's take a look at what is blocking this person. What is blocking your person, collective? What is blocking your person? Despondent. So what is blocking your person? With despondent, I'm going to read it. It says, Iris is depressed and unable to look after herself or her home. She cries out to the great spirits for help. Mother Earth appears and suggests Iris shower, eat a good meal and clean up your house. She does, but she feels despondent. Suddenly, a hurricane hits and Iris springs into action to rescue her neighbor's children. In the urgency, Iris finds a way out of depression by taking action. Inspiration. Iris teaches us that the only route out of stagnation is motion. If we do nothing, we must accept the consequences. Key ideas. Feeling helpless, acceptance of circumstances, change on the horizons, taking actions. Keywords: revelation, movement, and encouragement. And that's exactly what I was saying with the recovery card. This person needs to take action. They need to take action. What is blocking this person is the fact that they're not taking action on what's going on around them. So it's everything I said here. If your boss or your supervisor is aware of what one is doing around you, they need to take action and act accordingly, okay? Because no one should be made to feel uncomfortable in their working environment or bullied or threatened, right? If there's a love interest that is trying to jeopardize your connection with another person, this person that you are in a connection with needs to take action. And I feel like I mentioned, like we saw, they will be taking action. And this is basically mirroring with what I saw in the outcome. This is the right thing for them to do because it's potentially messing up a situation. And this person's got other things on their mind, such as work and stabilizing themselves anyway, right? But making it clear to another person, having boundaries, drawing a line is what I'm seeing here, all right? Not being in stagnation, taking that action. And lastly, let's look at what should your person do to create what they desire? Not stand in their own way. Impasse. Not stand in their own way. Not block themselves from what is before them or behind them. And I'm going to read from this book. My sister was so kind enough to get this present for me for Christmas, and I really wanted to use this for you guys. To me, it says it all. They need to not stand in their own way. They need to move out of the way because they are trapped. Remember, we had the 8 of Swords. They will be trapped, and they are trapped in the now, right? And they need to release that. And the only way to release that is to be aware and open their eyes to what's around them. And some of them are aware of what's around them, but like I said, they see the world through a child's eyes. They don't want to believe that people can act in that type of way. But they need to wake up and smell the coffee, smell the roses, that this is what's going on. And they have the power to make a change in that sort of situation because it's causing a wedge, I felt. But at the same time, I feel that you'll be taking back your power. You'll be taking action on what you can change for yourself. And by you doing that, well, then the energy will shift onto this other person, which will make them take action as well. Okay. But I want to read what the empath means. It says Reggie Russ is a guardian angel. One day, two friends, Clem and Craig, are dismayed to discover Reggie blocking their path through the mountains. With no way to get around him, wondering why Reggie wanted to stop them and not daring to try to pass, they take another route. Reggie then moves on. Having protected Clem and Craig from a landslide ahead, they would have claimed their lives. Inspiration. This is a reroute, not an ending. The path is blocked and you are at an impasse, but the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. Personal injury. How adaptable am I? What does this card reveal about my feelings and my reactions to delays? Change of direction, regroup, refocus, protection and harm, guardian angels. Protection from harm, guardian angels. Wisdom, opportunity and surrender. Okay, so this is basically saying that if one path is blocked, then you need to take another path also. And this is also saying that I feel that your person will be taking another path, because I do sense a move. For some of you, I sense that your boss may go on holiday for a long time, or they may be thinking about retiring. Okay. And then there needs to be another path to be taken, because what they was doing in the now it's not working, and I feel like they will take that path and they will make a change in the time being, and which I see for the outcome for you, that you will gain your victory, but you need to keep that faith, right? Not to focus on what's happening around you, and you may need to get back in touch with your spirituality, because I feel that some of you were distancing yourself from it because you were so consumed with this whole situation. But you will get your wish fulfillment at the end. You will get your happiness. To me, this is speaking of some sort of renewal with a friend, renewal in a relationship. Someone's trying to put a wedge or spanner in the works here, but you're going to get your happily ever after, I feel, with the Sun card and the Nine of Cups, whether that's a renewal in a relationship or a work situation or some projects that you're working on. Okay. Victory will prevail. Collective, that was your reading. It's a timeless reading. Take care of yourself. Peace out.